Hi guys, it is Carol from Lily Rose Blue. Welcome back to my channel. I really appreciate you watching. And if this happens to be the first time that you have watched one of my videos, welcome and thank you. This is my sidekick Astrid. And although Astrid didn't travel with me this weekend, I've got to say, this is probably the best thrifting weekend that I've ever had. Even better than the What Cheer flea market that I just posted some videos on. So this particular video is about my thrifting yesterday, August 12th, at the Crowded Closet. If you've watched my channel before, you know that the Crowded Closet is one of my go-to all-time favorite thrift stores. It is simply a thrift store. It is affiliated with the Mennonite Church, and they do worldwide missions. And I'll start to show you some of the things that I got, and then I have a story to tell you too. So for 50 cents, there was this Jack Dempsey needle art. So you can see a dragonfly, a butterfly, a heart. That was just the tag. There's another dragonfly and the butterfly. So a couple of these patterns repeat. I got this for 50 cents. I think that, each one of these images, I could embroider them, right? I could, probably more than my hand stitching talent can do, like those things, like Cruel. I think it's Cruel, right? Maybe I could do it, but it's not my best thing. That said, even these images without being stitched are cool. So I got them. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, but I love them. So there you go. Then, and I should have taken some of these tags off before I got on camera, but look at this set of, and again, I got these four things. You know what? Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Sorry. It was a big haul. It was a big, great haul. So here's, so I got 4 panels for $1.50. So this is the bluebird, and then you kind of in the background, you can see the farm. But isn't this just vivid colors? Here's the chickadee farmhouse in the background, not a barn, but a farmhouse. Isn't that gorgeous? This one, the robin on like dogwood blooms. I said 4. There might be more than 4. There is more than 4. I lie. Because I was looking at them without having taken off the tag. So that's the robin. The mockingbird. Look at the morning glory and the berries. I'm going to call that morning glory. I might be wrong. And there's like a little mill and a stream in the background. The meadowlark. Homestead in the back. The Baltimore Oriole. Again, dogwood. That's what I'm calling that. Aren't those gorgeous? So 5, not 4. 5 for $1.50. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I got this. I'm going to call it batting or The word is gone out of my brain. I just watched Meg from Chasing Retro. She did a very good tutorial about how she makes fabric junk journal covers. And, you know, you often want a backing to put material onto. And that's what I think this is. I could be wrong. But I picked that up, 36 by 38, and I got it for $2. I got, again, I'm kind of sourcing, you know, I'm working on a strawberry cookbook journal. I've picked up several red things, but I know I'm going to do future cookbooks. I know I'm going to do future farm journals, country journals, and I just think red plays a role in that. So I got this doily. I got this doily. I had never seen one that was primarily lavender and yellow, and it has a few other on this very outer edge. You can see some blue and some green, but gorgeous. Loved this. Don't really have a purpose for it right now, but it was unique, so I got it. Then there was another doily that was exactly like this pattern, this variegated pink, but the doily was damaged and soiled, and I ended up not getting it. I think I probably should have gotten it and salvaged, you know, tried to wash it, clean it, and see what I could have salvaged from it. But this is gorgeous. I like this. I may cut this apart. I may keep it, but I gotta quit keeping things, guys. I am running out of room. I'm sure we've all been there. Here's another one there were two of those red doilies. Then I found this transfers, and I don't know if you can see it really well, but it's all fruit and vegetable items. And so again, this is for future cookbooks that I sourced this. Old time statements with carbon. How many people even... Some of you remember using carbon paper. Some of you may not. I know my kids never used carbon paper because there were copy machines. Why would you use carbon paper? So I just got this because it's, you know, it's a statement book, and it'll be fun for junk journal paper ephemera. I got 2 packages of canceled stamps. They were $3 each. Of course, you can't see these right now, and I'm not going to open it because you guys know what stamps look like. But for instance, there's a tulip stamp. Like, I need to sort all those. This is a hyacinth. There were a couple. Each of these packages had some Eisenhower stamps that I will use and put in with my World War II ephemera that I'm sourcing for a World War II junk journal that I will do someday. Some red, just lace. I guess we're going to say some red lace for my cookbook journals. This, I think I will be using on my strawberry journal. Then I don't know what this is still. I've read it. I'd be super curious to know if you guys have ever heard of this. But there's a story behind this. I met the sweetest elderly lady at this thrift store. She was super, super sweet. I'm guessing somewhere in her 80s. She was using her shopping cart as a walker. Confessed to me that she has a smaller shopping cart that she uses as a walker at home because she finds it keeps her more stable than her walker does. So more power to her. We talked about a lot of things. Our conversation started because she came around and stopped and was looking, and I thought I was in her way, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get out of your way." And she goes, "No." She goes, "I gotta confess, I really enjoy looking to see what's in other people's carts." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I get it. I do too." And that started our conversation, and she was so delightful. And she told me that she's not a reseller, so she obviously is aware that people do that. She said she picks up stuff that reminds her of her childhood, of her parents, of family, of growing up. So sweet. So then she showed me what was in her cart. She had some glass pieces. She had a teacup and saucer. She had some doilies. Just was wonderful talking with her. And then all of a sudden she goes, "I want you to see something. Come with me." So I followed her about 2 aisles down, and she goes, "Look at this. Have you ever heard of this?" So this is called Dip and Drape. And I had told her, by this time I told her that I was doing junk journals. And she goes, "Well, I know what a journal is. Tell me what junk journaling is." And so I told her, and she just lit up. And she said, "You know what? It is so good that people are repurposing." She goes, "My family recycled before it was a thing." And she said, "I'm just so happy to hear that things are not getting thrown away, that they're getting put in junk journals." So then she goes, "Follow me." So I did. And so this is called Dip and Drape. It says, "Cut a piece of dip and drape to size necessary to the size." It does not say to the size necessary for your project. Spray lightly with a gentle mist or lay flat on a table and sponge it with a wet cloth. Drape as desired. Note, when covering styrofoam shapes such as faces and hands, put the dip and drape into water so it will be quite soft. So I have never heard of dip and drape. I'm guessing maybe that's that this fabric is on top of dip and drape, and maybe it was used for this gal's bonnet. Maybe it was used for her face. Anyway, it was $1, and she really wanted me to get it, so I did. And I think, again, this could be something that you could use as to attach to fabric to use as a cover for a junk journal or other fabric ephemera that we might make. So she was so happy that I put this in my cart. I would have paid a ton more money to make that lady happy. She was just the sweetest thing. So let me know, you guys, if you've heard of Dip and Drape before. Then this thrift store always has a kind of like a sand table. If your kids ever had sand tables, or if you had a sand table, it reminds me of that. And that is their 75% off. There's 2 of them, and they're usually pretty full of books. And that's where I got this book. So it was initially marked $3, and I got it for 75% off. So I couldn't pass it up. And in there were newspaper clippings. So this is Looking Beyond Clay, Frankoma Pottery. It's an article about that. It's got some pictures, and then this is about cameos. Just the collector's corner. This is from 2010. So I got that little bonus. And then it is the Collector's Encyclopedia of American Dinnerware. It's Collector's Book, a division of Schroeder Publishing out of Paducah, Kentucky. This was compiled by Joe Cunningham. It is copyright of 1982, ISBN 0-89145-199-4. So it's got some age to it. It talks about advertising pieces, different, I'd really like that. I really like this honeycomb dishes. I would love to have some of those. Various dishes, some color, some not. Again, this is another junk journal, you guys, right here. Smart New Dishes from Ozark Country. This is children's pieces. There's Dick Tracy. Some animals, just fun stuff. So that is this. Remember this wheat pattern? Oh, I should know what that is. I should know the name of that. It's not coming to me, but my mom or my folks had some of that. So that's what this book is. I thought it was fun and it was cheap. Oops, let me put these two newspaper in here. And then, look, this is just going to be a display. So this is a book about Black Beauty. You guys know that, horses are a big thing for the family. This is an antique. Okay, get a good look at just the cover. Super cool. Look at the end pages. And I don't think I can get that off without ripping. But look at that. Isn't that just... It's the same image in the back. Isn't that fantastic? So yeah, this is, and look at the illustrations. It's a beautiful book. Beautiful book. And you know what? I'm going to confess to you, I've never read Black Beauty. So I may have to do it in this book. Look at that. In the stall next to mine instead of little fat gray pony. Oh. So this was one of my two super special finds. So this is Black Beauty by Anna Sewell. And I did not tell you copyright, did I? Black Beauty, the autobiography of a horse. Oh, look at this picture too. Again, Anna Sewell, illustrated by Fritz Eichenberg. Grosset Dunlap Publishers, New York. Oh, 1945. Oh, it's just, oh. And then, oh, sorry, there are a couple other things that I missed. I think this is little wallpaper. I should have had this open. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, this is little sheets of wallpaper. Thought it was cute and fun. Got that. Also going to open this. And then I got one more huge thing that I hope you're going to be able to see in the camera. So this is all vintage purses and shoes. That says Queen for a Day. And then here's the hat. I thought these stamps were super fun. And, we'll go in a fashion journal or whatever, vintage journal. multiple uses. And then 1 second while I get the other thing. It's big. Okay, let's see if I can get it anywhere near the camera. It's going to be too big. So, and I can't go out any further. This is a wooden dairy box, you know, where they used to deliver the milk. This is Hometown Dairy. This is from Iowa City, which is, I live in the Iowa City area. So this is local. This box is in great shape. It is just fantastic. I'm out of room in my assemblage of vintage kitchen ephemera, but I will find some place to put this and to use it, because it is fantastic. I spent more money than I usually would have, but I couldn't leave it. I couldn't leave it. My husband also agreed that it was super cool. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it is fantastic. So I had a great day at the Crowded Closet. I met this wonderful lady, so sweet, and she told me about an estate sale, which I went to today. Today is Sunday the 13th, and oh my gosh, guys, did I score. That might be 4 videos worth of stuff. It was incredible. And all thanks to this lady who was super sweet. I wished I would have asked her name. But she made my day. She made my day today as well, because she told me about the sale, and it's just so much fun to tell you about her and talk about her today. She was a special person, and I believe that people are put on our path, right? And that we're meant to meet people and talk with people. And that was certainly my experience yesterday. She was a wonderful, wonderful lady. And she certainly blessed me, and I hope I blessed her too. So thank you for watching, you guys. Hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I would appreciate that. We're working towards 250 subscribers for my birthday, which is September 4th, and we're at 205. So we got some work to do. But go out there, have a great week. Be happy, be healthy, be safe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.